Hi there, Michael here from Gold Lotus. I'm an English as a foreign language teacher and I'm experimenting more and more with the way that virtual reality technology can support the way that I teach English as a foreign language. But I'm also kind of sharing that journey as well with you because it could help you if you're an English teacher, but also if you're learning English as well. So just to give you some vocabulary at the same time and possibly some grammar. Well, this is in a World War One military museum, I think it is. It's provided by Engage, so Immersive VR Education is the company which built the Engage VR platform. And Engage allows you to meet people in real time anywhere in the world. So it's remote kind of learning, if you like. So instead of maybe having a Skype call where maybe somebody's in New York, the other person is in Australia, and the other person's in Spain, you can gather them all physically, effectively, or embodying a virtual avatar like I am doing now. You can gather them all right here at the same time in one place. Anyway, let's jump to the English learning experience. So just behind you, by the way, you've got the front desk of this museum, and next to the front desk, you've got some images, and you can see here there are some soldiers. I'm not really sure what they're doing there. If I kind of move a bit closer, it looks like they're maybe digging a trench. So I don't know if you know that word, a trench, but it's that kind of hole, that long tunnel where soldiers often hide in, and it's just below ground level, so they can hide in, and when they're ready to attack, maybe then they come out. It's also a great method of defense. So possibly they're digging some trenches here. They're wearing, as you can see there, some helmets, some metal helmets to protect them from any gunfire. So you have gun, you have the verb to fire. Fire is also a noun, isn't it? You know, for the flames. We saw that in a previous video in ancient Avebury. But gunfire is a noun to describe basically anything coming, being shot, a bullet from a gun. So those helmets are to protect them from gunfire. Let's have a look at this next image here. We've got a tank. Here is the next image. And I don't know if you've seen a tank in real life. I hope not. Obviously, this is one of the sorry facts of life, that wars do continue, and we're seeing the development of this technology, virtual reality and augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and now 5G. And I really hope that in our lifetime we're going to see the end of war, of course, and that maybe places like this will be a long distant memory. But we've got a tank here, and we've got an officer or a soldier standing here very, very smartly dressed. So there's an adverb there for you, smartly dressed, and he's holding what looks to be a rifle. So a rifle is often a word for like a long gun. Now, I'm not an expert. I'm just an English native speaker, but it's just kind of sharing some of the key vocabulary with you. Anyway, let's jump over there. If you just turn around, we're going to teleport ourselves to this. So this looks like, now I don't know the exact name of this model, but it, of course, is a plane. It's a flying machine. It's got the wings here. Anyway, that's one of the artifacts here in this museum. We've got some gentlemen here. It says Leeds there. Leeds is a place in northern England. I don't know if that means this is where this plane comes from, but you can see here someone sitting in a plane. I think it's probably similar to the one over there. And actually, keyword here, you can see, now you can't see it in that photo, but if we just make our way back over to this plane here, you can see the propellers at the front. So these are propellers, these objects here. Can I get any closer? Here we go, look. These are the propellers here. The propellers will turn, obviously, at a high velocity or high speed, and it looks like there's the gun here to fire at the opposition or the enemy. Good. So lots and lots of pictures. Great location to kind of walk your students around, and look at that. What a marvelous image that is of all of the soldiers or troops. Troop is another word for soldier. The soldiers sitting on top of this tank as it kind of dives down onto the road from the countryside. There, the grass. And I told you the word trench earlier, trench, and you can see the men here in the trenches. Now, I'll leave you with this expression, okay? To be in the trenches is obviously a literal expression. And those guys obviously there with their bulletproof helmets on. But to be in the trenches is also an idiom in English, an expression, which just means that you are going through a difficult time in your life. So obviously nothing can be as difficult in life as going through war, either as a soldier or as a civilian. But we do use that expression, oh, I'm in the trenches at the moment with work. You know, there's lots to do, loads of emails, and the customers are just constantly calling me on the phones. To be in the trenches is a nice expression you could use for difficult moments in your life. So we'll leave it there for now. This is the Engage platform. You can walk around, you can explore. I've just really scratched the surface as to some of the vocabulary that you can interact with in a scene like this. So if you're interested to learn more, come and visit me if you want in a place like this. Get in touch at goldlotus.co. The link is in the description below. And please also check out Immersive VR Education's Engage platform if you're a teacher, because I think it's absolutely wonderful and you're going to have a great time educating your students. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.